Buongiorno everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome to today's live Watchalong. 10 minutes until kick-off at Craven Cottage, Chicken Cottage today for Newcastle. Really, it's a winter day for Newcastle. Let us know in the comments if you can hear us all right. Testing that microphone. So you can hear us all right, see us all right, and everything is working all right. Afternoon, Paolo. Yes, mate. Hi, let us know that you can hear us and everything okay, so we can crack on and we can get into the team news, which you can see running along the bottom of your screen. Bit worrying that lineup, says Aaron. Good day, Damien. 3 points today, 6 of draws. Jordy, you can hear us fine. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. So then let's get into people's worries and people's concerns about the lineup. Afternoon, Robo. Buzzing for the watch long. Appreciate that, mate. Cheers. I'm buzzing for it too. It's been a while. Last one I did was Brighton. So that seems like quite some time ago. So I'm looking forward to this one. Couldn't make it down Craven Cottage today. So pleased to be joined by you lot and watching the game. Hopefully we'll see if we can. It's on at the minute. Let's hope we don't have any buffering issues in the do show the Newcastle game, but we'll get into that later. As you can see, there's been a lot of talk on social media about the lineup today. A lot of concerns. Obviously, the big news, as you can see there, is that Callum Wilson is back in the starting lineup as we thought. No St. Maximin, though, is the awful news today. We knew that Alexander Isak was missing. Now we're hopeful that St. Maximin might have been on the bench at least, but he hasn't even travelled to London. He's just dancing around his mansion in Newcastle still, doing up TikToks. He's not made it a day. Hopefully he makes Brentford next week. There's going to be a big miss alongside Alexander Isak. And Bruno Guimaraes is a positive as well. The Bruno starts in midfield. Joe Linton dropped to the bench. So what we'll do is we'll run through the team from goalkeeper to up top now, and then we'll go on to the bench. Nick Pope, after starting 2 games for England, is back in goal for Newcastle. Kieran Trippier with the captain's armband. Fabian Shaw, Botman, and Dan Burn as a back four. Burn at left back, just like on the last watch along I did against Brighton. Burn is the left back, and Matty Targett is on the bench. So Burn starts at left back. So that's Pope in goal, Trippier with the captain's armband, Shaw, Botman, and Burn is your defence there, as you can see. So, like I say, Burn at left back. Interesting one with Targett on the bench. Bruno Guimaraes back into the side, back into the starting 11, alongside Joe Willock and Sean Longstaff, with Miguel Almiron, Jacob Murphy, and Callum Wilson as a front three. Now, a lot of the controversy online and the maybe frustration from fans is Murphy, by the looks of it. Murphy is the one that's getting all the heat, getting all the hate, which is next to what we've put out on social media, as Instagram and Twitter and stuff. That's all the comments were, oh, Murphy starting, Murphy this, Murphy that. But I don't know, I'm going to back him. And I have backed him. I put him on first goal, so I must be losing the plot. I just thought, it is. Going to go for it. Jacob Murphy, first goal, 14-1. He's got to take his chance today, Jacob Murphy. It's a massive opportunity for him, because I'm not that bothered about him starting, to be honest, because with no Isak and no St. Maximin, I think Ryan Fraser's been piss poor this season, so he offers nothing. If anything, I would have probably started Elliot Anderson, to be honest. Instead of Murphy, I would have just started Anderson. I think so. I don't know, but in how we trust. So we'll see how he gets on there, Jacob Murphy. But like I say, the only other option really, if he's not ready to start Anderson, because he's young, because he's just had an injury as well, Anderson's just been back training this week, is Murphy. Just give Murphy a chance. Murphy can offer a lot more tracking back as well. He's got the pace to track back and defend. We've seen him play a right wing back and stuff in the past, so he can offer a bit more defensively, a bit more of a balanced approach. He's got pace to cause problems, but it's always his end product, isn't it? He always hasn't got a good enough end product, Jacob Murphy, but we'll see how he gets on today. Big chance for him. Big chance for him to try and stake a claim in this Newcastle side while you've got injuries to the likes of Alexander Isak. So let's go for it. Hopefully he does well. Hopefully he impresses, because for me, Fraser has been crap this season. I thought he would do well against Bournemouth the other week, against his former side. I tipped him to score there, and he didn't do anything. I think Fraser's been so bad. Like, he's doesn't look dangerous for assists. He never looks like scoring. So Murphy's been given a chance there up top. The big news is obviously number 9 is back. Callum Wilson, Newcastle's number 9, is back up top. So hopefully he can stay fit. If he gets a chance, he's normally good at scoring, good at putting one away. So hopefully that's the crack today. If he gets a chance, he takes his opportunity. And then in midfield, as we mentioned, we'll get the bench up here. Is that Joe Linton drops to the bench, and so does the likes of Matty Target. So there's a few interesting ones there. You've got Loris Karius is on the bench again. Jamal Lascelles, Paul Dummett. Jamal Lewis is on the bench as well. Jamal Lewis, who played for Northern Ireland in the international break, is on the bench with Matty Target. So we've got 2 left backs on the bench. 3 if you include Paul Dummett, but he's obviously more of a centre back these days, more of a cheerleader, if anything. Don't really know what the point of him is anymore. But he's there. So run through the bench again there. Karius, Lascelles, Dummett, Lewis, Target, Joe Linton, Elliot Anderson, Ryan Fraser, and Chris Wood. So it's good news that Chris Wood's on the bench. I never thought I would say that. But it's desperate times with the likes of Isaac being out and St. Maximin. So with Wood being back is a bit of a bonus, I think, because I think against Fulham would be a good enough game for Chris Wood, where he could cause their defence some problems, hold up the play and stuff away from home. So he was injured during that international break, took a bad rib injury, but he's fit enough to be on the bench, or is he? Maybe there's literally no other options. You know what I mean? You've seen Shola Ramiobi on Soccer AM this morning. I'm surprised he didn't get a call up. Put him on the bench. It's that desperate at the minute. Bring back Shola. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got the Fulham team up, but I can tell you is that there's 2 ex-Newcastle players starting for Fulham. We all know big Alexander Mitrovic is one of them. Well, there was doubts over him. There was concerns over his fitness, saying that he might not make it. He also got injured during the international break, but he has made it. He is starting. Mitrovic up top for Fulham. Bang on form this season. Bang on the goal-scoring charts. So he's one to watch. He's going to be dangerous. Mitrovic. And then you've got Kevin Mbarbu. Kevin Mbarbu starting at left-back for Fulham. Played for Newcastle quite a few years ago. Impressed at times, to be honest. Did well. I thought he did well. Sad to see him leave, and he did really well when he went to Wolfsburg as well. So good chance for him to get revenge today alongside Mitrovic. So it's going to be an interesting one. Fulham was having a very good start of the season as well. Bernd Leno in goal for them, the ex-Arsenal goalkeeper. So they've got a good team at the minute. Fulham, they're playing some good stuff. Marcus Silva has got them playing some good football. So it's not going to be an easy game, I don't think. I don't think it will be an easy game. We'll get into the comments, see what yous are saying. Shout out Jimmy Ball for the super chat. Appreciate that, mate. Good day, Renty son. Hoping for a 2-0 with a Wilson double to top off a grand day for my birthday. Happy birthday, Jimmy lad. Everyone wish Jimmy a happy birthday. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for the Australian dollars. Appreciate that. And hope you're enjoying your birthday, mate. And hopefully Newcastle can give you a nice little present of 3 points. That would be lovely. I think 2-0 Wilson's actually a really good shout, to be fair. I said in my preview, I said 1-1. For today's game, I said 1-1. It could be 2. It could be 2-0's actually a good shout. You know, 2-0's a good shout. Maybe we can get an early goal, keep it tight. Pope has a good game, then we'll nick another one on the break. I could see that, but I think Mitrovic is going to score today. I can see Mitrovic scoring. Oh, I can. Cheers, Jimmy. It is a nice kit, this one, isn't it? It is a lovely kit, this one. I've got Joe. You won't be able to see. I can't do a full tin. I can't do a full tin. I haven't got time for that. I'm on the chair and everything. So I can't stand up and knock everything over. But I've got Joe Linton 7 on the back now. Joe Linton 7 on the back of this one. But it's on the bench today. Nightmare. Go on the tune. Get you better in today. Thanks, Donny, for becoming a member. Appreciate that, mate. We'll get into all these kind of questions during the game if it's boring or at half time. So keep your comments coming like that. Nice one, everyone. Wishing Jimmy a happy birthday. I do, he was unbelievable in that debut. Was it Eden Hazard? He had back-pocketed Kevin Mbarbu for Newcastle. Another shout for 2-0 Newcastle. I don't think there's anything up with them. I think it's just a tactical decision from Eddie. I think, Sean being on there can offer a bit of composure maybe away from home. So I think that's what he's going for. Let's see. All right then. . 2 win, says Kevin. I don't know. I think it could be another draw of the day. Like, we are specialists in draws this season. We've only won 1 game. But we've looked good in the majority of games. Like Eddie Howe said in his press comments, he thinks the performances have deserved better results. We're currently sitting 10th. So kick-off is about now. But guess what's happened as soon as kick-off's happened? This stream has crashed. Get in. So that's fantastic news. I think it should be about kick-off now as well. So this is whack out. This is the crap when you try and do it and it's not on a thingy. So we'll see if we can sort this out. I wish the Premier League was just like the NFL, where you can just watch every game. You can just choose which game you want to watch, and you can just watch every game. Why isn't that the crack now? Like, you know what I mean? Pure nightmare. Got it on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We're in there. We're in there. Look at that, Damien. You see, I need to move to Australia with my brother. My brother lives on the Gold Coast. And, he gets all the games. You get all the games. America gets all the games. Where in the fucking country where the games are? We cannot watch the bastard games. What's all that about? How can you watch it on the other side of the world? I'm fucking down the road. I'm not down the road. It's in London, miles away. But you know what I'm saying? How can they watch it in a different country like that? And we cannot watch it that easy. It should be readily available for everyone. There's Big Mitrovic. Tell you what, we've got the day now, boys and girls. What have we got the day? We've got this little tester. Let's hope this works well. All right, we'll put it on in a minute. Got the timer. I'm going to try this new timer out. For this. Guess we are 2 minutes behind. They did have a round of applause there, but maybe we are 2 minutes behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the Twitter notifications and all that shit. Actually, I'll just turn my phone upside down. We're underway at Craven Cottage, Chicken Cottage. Let's go. All right, then, let's go. What we're going to do here. Start this bad boy. Start this bad boy up. Start that bad boy up. Bosh. Bosh. Let's get that sorted. Let's get this sorted, all right? Because loads you always ask me, oh, what time you on? What minute you on? Bang! There you go. What do you think about that? It's actually behind, but yeah, it's close enough. It'll do. It'll do. Reethan. All right then, boys. Let's see what's happening today. Come on. They all rocking the blue shirt now, they called it. I guess they didn't have much choice. The other one's black and white, the other one's white. Newcastle just trying to progress with it here. Fabian Shaw at the back. Looking for a long ball. Runner of Jacob Murphy, who's on the left-hand side. Good chest forward, Murphy. Wins a corner, early doors. Let's go, boys. Early doors, corner for the tune. Off Kevin Mbabu. Ex-Newcastle player, Mbabu. Murphy, that was a great ball from Fabian Shaw. Nice long-range pass. Murphy did well, held his line. Chest sitting in front of him. Wins the corner. I like it. Got big Dan Burn up there. Still yet to score for Newcastle. He didn't get many goals for Brighton, though, now. For how tall he is, you'd think he'd be more of a presence. Oh, I was going to play it short there, but they stopped it. I'm glad they didn't do that. Hate short corners. That's a good ball. Oh, who was that? Willock at the back post. Chip back in. Tricker's got it. All the way back to Popey Pope. I'm on the Pepsis today, like. Can't say you got the green screen. Pepsis. I might get it. Might get on the beers later on, depending on how it's going. Either way, might have to celebrate or commiserate. Good start for Newcastle though. Positive start on the front foot. Willock's down at the minute, holding his ankle. Let's have a look at the replay. Ooh, and Mbabu cuts his legs through him there. Bit of a scissor tackle there from Mbabu. I think he's going to be alright, Willock, though. It's just one of them painful knocks. He's still down, though. Dan James at Fulham. I totally forgot that they signed him. I totally forgot they signed Kevin Mbabu, the ex-Newcastle player. And they signed Willian. Some mad signings, Fulham, some good signings. It's working for them anyways. 6th in the league at the minute, Fulham. They're above us. That could change today if we win, I think. We'll obviously close the gap. It's Mbabu's follow-through there. Mbabu goes for the ball, nothing wrong with that, but he follows through and kind of cuts through Willock's legs. Can you hear all the Geordies there at Craven Cottage? Big up every single one of them that's made the trip. And their nightmare trip, thanks to the train journeys, the train companies not giving a crap about Newcastle fans, as always. No trains at all on today from Newcastle. Madness. So buses, planes today, or go down early. Which is a joke, really, because it's so expensive, the hotels and that. That's a ball in. Damn it! Oh, shit! Wilson! Oh, it's off the post. How's Wilson not scored there? Oh, my stream's just crashed, man. Fucking less of this, man. What are you crashing for, you prick? Got super fast by 5G. What's going on? 4.5 minutes in, Newcastle have hit the post, though. Callum Wilson off the post. Dan Burn with the initial shot that was saved. And then Wilson... Wow. How's Wilson missed that, you know? I'd love to see it again, but the stream has crashed at obviously the most important moment. The stream has crashed. This is why I can't be asked to do these. Everyone asks us to do them, and I love doing them with these, but it's so annoying because you can never get a fucking stream that works. We're back up and running now, though. Let's have a look at this replay from Wilson. 4.5 minutes in. It's Trippier with the free kick in our own box, miles away. Plays it in. Botman knocks it down to Burn. It was a good effort. Callum Wilson has got to score there, We're going to see that's a bit of rust. It's a great strike from Ben. It's a good save from Leno. And Wilson just stabs at it with the outside of his foot and it goes right where he should have just put it straight forward into the back of the net. Oh, that's nasty. Play on, he's giving it. Who's that? That's down Sean Longstaff. 5 minutes in here. Sean looks in serious pain. They're calling for it's probably in Shaw's calling for someone to come over and have a look at it. Yellow card. That's got to be looked at, That's got to be looked at, that. I think Trippier's in the referee's ear saying, have a look at that, because that looks bad. Chalobah. Replay here. Sean Longstaff and Chalobah going for... Oh, that's nasty. Chalobah on Sean Longstaff. That's a red card. That's got to be a red card, that. It's so late. That Chalobah, he's nowhere near the ball. His foot smashes into Sean Longstaff's. The ball is gone. Give that a red card, mate. Oh, it is going to VAR as well. They're checking serious red card, foul play. Let's have a look in slow motion. Yeah, mate, get him off. He has to be unreal if he gets sent off. Yeah, what a bonus this will be. How late is that, though? And it's high. It's above his ankle. It's on his shin. Look at Sean's foot's twisting there. That could have been a break of that. Give it. Red card. Come on. Please. 6 minutes 16 on there. My time I see is 6 minutes 40 now, but that's because I had to change what I'm watching on. Oh, the time was a good idea, wasn't it? Referee? Is he going? He's going to the monitor. Is he not? How's he going? Yes, I think he's going over the monitor. He is going to the monitor. Let's go. Get it on here for you. I'll bring the chat back up in a minute because I don't have the chat on during the play, so I don't spoil things like this. So we'll get it on afterwards with the result of it. He's having a look at it. That's a red card all day. Red card all day. If Fulham go down to 10 men, that's a massive bonus for us, obviously. Obviously it is. He's taking a long look at it, the referee, like. Taking a long look at it. Here we go. Oh, he's waving out the yellow. The yellow is wiped out. Yeah? Get your red out, son. Bang! There it is. Red card for Chalobah. Red card for Fulham. Oh, fantastic. 10 men. Newcastle have got over 80 minutes now to beat 10 men Fulham. That's class. Absolute class. Great news for us, that. And it is. It's fair. VAR actually going Newcastle's way for a change. Late by Chalobah, slides out with his foot high, connects above Sean Longstaff's ankle. That's a red card, baby. The referee gave him a yellow, went to VAR, and VAR is in Newcastle's favour for a change. We've had a lot of drama so far this season with VAR and stitching us up. But I tell you what, right there, it has worked in our advantage. Always said I was a big fan of VAR. Loved it. He has Trippier with a free kick. Now, we had a good chance from a free kick before. Callum Wilson should have scored. Hit the post. Trippier, that's a very poor cross. Very poor cross. Doesn't even beat his first man. Right then, I can go in the chat now and see what you lot are saying. You are probably ahead of me. People will be ahead of us, behind us, whatever. So, you have to dry out. Yeah, the chat's on, boys. Chat's on, boys and girls. Yes, mate. Cheers, Adam. Appreciate that, mate. Could do with the commentator's job, right? Bit of money would be nice. All yous are way ahead of me. Did you see the red for Spurs? Not even VAR. Yeah, that Spurs game was class though. We'll touch on that in a bit. Fulham down to 10 men. Yes, indeed they are. Fulham are down to 10 men. Class, man. All right then. Back to the game. Nearly 10 minutes in, still 0-0, but Newcastle have got a long time here to get out. Oh, yeah, this is a massive chance for us today now. Like, this is a huge chance for us. We've got Botman just playing it around the back here. I don't think we just touched the ball yet. Dan Burn up to Willock. Gives it back. He's still limping a bit, Joe Willock. But, what an opportunity this is now for Newcastle United to capitalise on Fulham's 10 men. That's a good ball by Trippier up the wing. Almiron Wilson's in the middle. Murphy's in the box as well. Oh, he's tackled. Tackled. Newcastle, good press. Yeah, look at that. 3 players surrounding Dakota Reed. Almiron, good energy. Force Fulham into clearing it back to us. Now it's Fabian Shaw. Oh, we're going to have to sort our timer out. Why has it done that? Oh, because it's fucking bastard. Why has it done that? Murphy, left hand side. Oh, fucking hell. This timer's pissing me off. What's that about? It's going to be massive, new that. There we go. Sorted. Willock out wide. Trippier, Newcastle all over Fulham here. On the cosh. Willock! Wilson! Yes! Back post and he could not miss. Callum Wilson is back. Newcastle's number 9. Easy as that. Yes, man. Unreal buzz. What a buzz that is. Newcastle are 1-0 up after 11 minutes. Fulham are down to 10 men. Marco Silva, the Fulham gaffer, is raging. I don't know why. Have I missed something there in the build-up? Didn't say it's going to get ruled out. But Newcastle have had a great start to this game. Fulham have had a man sent off, and we're all over them here. Trippier had all the time in the world to pick his delivery. Onside all day, that. Willock should score. His header is going wide. Wilson is there. Natural striker's instinct to be there to tap it in at the back post. Joe Willock, good work in the first place to get it out wide to Trippier. Then he got back on the end of his cross. Great run. Willock, who actually scored for Newcastle last time we played Fulham at Craven Cottage during COVID times. It was an awful header. Willock heads it from a few yards out into the ground and it's going wide. That's crap. But it was a great run. Like I say, he set up Trippier. Willock should bury that. He doesn't. Almiron gets up for it. Gets his head right underneath it, Willock. but it might be creeping in or going off the post actually, but it does not matter because what does matter is it's gone to VAR. Don't tell me they're going to rule this out. I've just been saying VAR has actually done well for a change. It's not offside. I can see that straight away. That's not offside. Oh, can it be arsed? Didn't tell me that's offside, man. Wilson's shaking his head like never offside. He's clearly not offside. There's no way he's offside here. Every fucking goal we score, the check it, man. Every single thing we do, the check and be like, any chance at all, we can try and rule it out just for anything. Any chance of ruling it out? It's Newcastle, remember? It's Saudi Arabia, remember? Can we just check? Make sure anything possible we can try and rule it out for. We will. He's not offside. They're looking at Wilson, Almiron, and Willock. Neither of them are offside. Why are we still looking at this? What's taking so long? He is not. No one's offside there. Onside! Onside! Let's fucking go. I thought, can it be arsed to get ripped off, man? Not again. Yes. Yes, man. 1-0 Newcastle. Confirmed. Let's change that fucking banner. Now that's confirmed. Unreal, that. Unreal. Get in. Get in. Let's see what you're saying in the comments. Get the chat back up. Yes, like the video, everyone. Over 300 people tuned in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, all of that crap, and then have a wicked weekend. Hopefully you have a great weekend in Newcastle and hang on to 3 points. What a start this is. This game couldn't have went any better. Like, literally couldn't have went any better. Oh, ball over the top. Wilson's in. Oh, keep us game out. This game couldn't have started any better. Literally. Fulham get a man sent off. Newcastle capitalise on it. Go 1-0 up within 10 minutes. Unreal. Unreal. I don't know. I don't know why it was even getting checked for so long. It was a joke, that. He was mild. Everyone was on side. I don't know. I check the chat. Newcastle are all over them, yeah. All over them. Oh, he was way ahead of me on the goal as well. So good job I turned that chat off. The great thing now with Fulham being down to 10 men is that Mitrovic is completely isolated up top. Like, Fulham are playing like a 4-4-1. Mitrovic is just middle of nowhere up top by himself. So we can keep that way. Starve him of any service. We will beat Laughing. Laughing all the way to 3 points, hopefully. Desperate for a win, like. Oh, Fulham. Popey Pope, good catch. Fulham have barely touched the ball. Even before the sending off, Fulham hadn't touched the ball. It's been all Newcastle. It's been a really positive start from the Magpies. As Bruno Guimaraes picks it up on the halfway line. Sprays it across to Jacob Murphy on the left-hand side, who has a bit of time, and Bob, who's not closing him down. Willock's offering an option on an overlap. Murphy wins a corner. Wins a corner, Jacob Murphy. Good stuff. I think he's done well so far, Murphy. And Bob, who's struggling with him. Oh, if we can get 2, I think it'll be game over. If we get 2 early on, couldn't see Fulham coming back. Trippier with the corner. Good delivery right in the middle of it. Keeper struggles to get there, headed away. Bruno gives it back to Trippier. Got time to put another cross. Float on back post. Loads of space for Shaw. Oh, awful pass to Willock. Too much on it. Another corner. Another corner. Newcastle should have been a bit more accurate there in the pass, and there was a bit of a heavy one from Shaw to Willock. But there's lots of space in Fulham's box. Yeah, like, they're not defending well, Fulham. They keep on getting the last minute block or clearance in, but they're giving us a bit of room in the penalty area. We need to try and take this this good spell of the game we've got here and get another goal. Kill them off. Trippier from the other side. Right-hand side corner. Not great, that one. Headed away. Chance to get it back in, though, through Almiron. Plays it short to Bruno. Plays it back to Trippier. Now it's Trippier. Perfect position to get another cross in. Doesn't do it. Doesn't beat the first man. Mitrovic, and then Dan James clears away out for a throw to Newcastle. Boiling in here, me. Possession-based football from Eddie Howe's Mags. Fucking love to see it. We all playing 10 men though, remember? But it's nice to be playing 10 men for a change. You can only beat what's in front of you as well. Botman. Oh, Trippier's offside. Captain Trips. Let's see what he's saying in the chat. Ooh, don't know what I've done there. My time is right, Joe. All right, my time's right for my stream. Everyone's stream's going to be different, including the game. So, you're watching it with me. That's what my time's doing. All right, son. Almiron needs to stop taking everyone on. Well, I thought Fulham would have definitely scored the day. Mitrovic in particular, but they haven't touched the ball yet. They're struggling with 10 men. No, Maxi is not on the bench. I'll show you the bench. There's the bench right there. No Maxi today, didn't travel. Don't need him as it stands. Don't need him as it stands. We're doing well going forward. Trippier's been a threat. Murphy's looked good. Willock's making runs into the box. Wilson's always on the move. We're looking nice. Dan Burn, easy. Skipping past people. Bruno. Nice give and go with Sean Longstaff. Murphy picks it up in the number 10 row. Trippier. Out wide. Everyone's getting forward. Everyone wants a piece. Almiron. That's a great ball into Willock. Into the box. That's a poor touch from Joe Willock, but he manages to get it out of his feet to Trippier. Sean, have a ping. Shot me, Almiron. Oh, that's a shit effort, that. Wilson on his chest, trying to take it down. Bobbling all over the Fulham box. Linesman has his flag up. Good chance for Almiron there. That's a poor effort. Let's have a look at this again. He gets into the box. Good area. Clever ball. Oh, Almiron, he takes his time with it as well. Gets it out of his feet. Tries to curl it with his left foot, but again, a severe lack of power. Severe lack of power on Almiron's shot, as usual. Keg got an invite to the stream, mate, but he couldn't make it. So take it away him. Take it away him, the cunt. You're right, like Donny. How nice would it be today? Just have a Saturday where we just enjoy it. You know, the 1-0's great at the minute, but it'll be a Navy one if it stays the same. Imagine if we could just get a second, even get a third, just be comfortable and enjoy the process of the game. Enjoy it as it stands, the full 90. If it's 1-0 still with like 10 minutes to go, that's going to be stinky. That's going to be nervy. So hopefully that's not the crack. What's this one? Cheers, Mo. Appreciate that, mate. Newcastle got a free kick in a good position, yeah, for Trippier to get a ball in. Is that right? Is it, Steve? Up to 6. Let's have a look, sees. On the table, sees. Bringing you a live Premier League table update right now. Steve is correct. We are 6, 1 point behind Man United. Played 2 more games than them, like 5 points off the top 4. But I in a 6 today, that'll be a big result. Go ahead of Fulham. But if we look around the leagues, we're there, Murphy. That's a ball in. That's too close to Leno. He collects that. Well, that 3 o'clock kickoffs today. There's plenty of them as well. You got Bournemouth, Brentford as 0-0. Crystal Palace are beating Chelsea. Odson Edward. Scoring there. Difficult start to life for Graham Potter. Holy shit! Brighton are beating Liverpool 2-0. Leandro Trossard has scored a brace for Brighton at Anfield. And it's 2-0 Brighton. Wow. 2-0 Brighton. What's Liverpool's lineup? Pretty strong. 2-0 Brighton at Liverpool. Wow. Glad I didn't put them in the accumulator. Southampton Everton is 0-0. We've got West Ham Wolves at 5:30. Dead game there. Big game tomorrow though, Manchester Derby. Look forward to that one. Good game earlier, the North London Derby, where Arsenal won 3-1 at home to Spurs. Spurs were sent off down to 10 men in that one. Was it Emerson Royale, I think it was, that got sent off? So that table there means look at this. Liverpool are 10th at the minute. Newcastle are 6th. Brighton are 4th. Here's Bruno Guimaraes, left-hand side to Murphy. Good sliding challenge by Kevin and Barbu there, actually. Up to 6, eh? Happy days. Just think of them little games now, like Liverpool, where we should have got a result. Thank you, Jimmy, for becoming a YouTube member. Appreciate that, mate. We're in the actual long stuff. Dinks it in. I'm gonna have to just come back to these comments in a bit, like, because there's too much going on. Oh, there's not. There's a stop and play now because it was offside. We'll look to see Willock find some form. I think he's playing really well today. Actually, he likes playing there though. Scored there, didn't he, last time we played? Both Chelsea and Liverpool are losing, yeah. Looking good, yeah. Best golf course in Newcastle. I like Slady Hall, Matfin Hall, all of the halls. What else are you seeing? I'll go up. Loads of comments coming in. Shout out everyone that is tuned in. Make sure you like the video and subscribe while you're here. And I'll come back to those at half time because this is all Newcastle and it's delightful to watch. Bruno. Trippier's been class today. He wants the ball all the time. He's getting in good positions to cross it. Almiron's been floating about that front three. Now he's down the left-hand side. Murphy should have picked out the run there. Like, made a good run, Miguel Almiron. Some space here for Willock. Sends in the cross, but it's blocked. Newcastle can start again from the back, quickly out to Shaw on the right-hand side. That's awful by Shaw. He's just passed it straight to Dan James, and now Dan James is going to run up with. Awful by Fabian Shaw, that. Very sloppy pass. Oh, fucking hell, away, lads, man. Get it back. Don't foul him, Murphy. Settle down, boys. Settle down. Fulham getting a bit of energy from the crowd there, starting to press a little bit, but we've just managed to get out of some danger. Right-hand side, there's loads of space for Trippier, if we can find him. There we go. Longstaff finds him. That's a great ball by Trippier. Almiron. Oh, keeper read it. Bernd Leno did well there, to be honest. He read the situation. Sweet back keeper. But it was good run and good thinking by Almiron. Possession in the last 10 minutes, right? Newcastle had 79% possession in the last 10 minutes. Never used to hear that, did we? Good times. Bruno turns, middle of the park. Good switch to Murphy, left-hand side. Murphy runs out and Barbu. Good overlap by Willock. In the box, Callum Wilson takes a touch. Laid off to somebody. Wilson tries to shoot, just curls it over. I think Wilson's being selfish there. He should have laid it off. It's a great bit of build-up play by Newcastle again. It's a good touch from Wilson, but look at Murphy sitting there. He could lay it off to Murphy. Murphy has a direct shot at goal, whereas Wilson's tried to quickly turn, shimmy his body defenders sliding in the way, trying to block it. It's a really good effort by Callum Wilson, to be honest, to get that out his feet and just try and dink it into the top corner. But it's a hard skill, that, and it's just went over the crossbar. Good effort though by Wilson. Great build-up by Newcastle yet again. I think Murphy and Willock are combining really well in this game. Throw in for Fulham. They've put it all the way back to keep that. We'll take that all day long. Bruno, they're sitting very deep for them. They're just letting us have the ball. Like, it's no wonder our possession's so high. Obviously, going out with 10 men's halted them and knocked them back a peg, but you'd think they'd show a bit more. It's only 1-0, but Newcastle are dominating this game. Go on, Miggy. Tackled. Literally hasn't touched the ball, Alexander Mitrovic. He's cutting a frustrated figure up top there. His head's already down. His shoulders are slugged. His Newcastle go for a second here. Bruno, lovely sprayed pass out wide to Kieran Trippier, who can try to trap it, but the sun was in his eyes. He's laughing because he literally couldn't see it. One of them things that literally his sun is. Someone get Kieran Trippier a pair of shades. Get the Ray-Bans out for Kieran. Get him a cap or something, Eddie. Yeah. Half an hour in early, and then Newcastle on the way to what will be a massive 3 points. Really stop the rot of draws and try and get some momentum going at the next couple of games. Massive game next week at home to Brentford. And then some tough games after that. Was it Man U away after that? We've got Spurs away as well this month, with Everton at home midweek. So if we could get a win today, win against Brentford, try and nick something at Man United, win Everton at home, the table will be looking a lot tastier. Dan Burns just making mad runs into the box now. Doesn't give a fuck. Look, he's still in the box, Dan Burn. Newcastle are allowing the freedom of having centre backs just to stay forward because they're seeing that much of the ball. Bruno crosses it, tries to cross it. It's a poor cross from Bruno, and it goes out for a goal kick, which gives me an opportunity to load up the chat. What are you saying? Nah, he's out injured for weeks. I provided the biscuits. So, yeah, Ruby uses next time. But if you haven't seen that video, check it out. Me and Runstein played golf the other day, and during the golf game, we talk about how many points Newcastle will get from now until the World Cup break. So I think the next 8-9 games we talked about, including the Cup game against Palace. Oh, Burn, that's an awful touch. James nearly capitalises on it. We don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. Remember, it is only 1-0. Oh, how are you then, boys? Yeah, see, it is only 1-0, but that's a great run by Murphy, Wilson, both getting forward. Sean, man, always plays the... I'd like to see Sean Longstaff just be a bit more ambitious, a bit more adventurous. That's better. That's a forward ball by Sean. Good run by Murphy. Crap cross by Murphy. Throw into Newcastle, good area. Yeah, Sean always just... Which you kind of need players in the team that do that, where they just play the simple pass here and there, like, sideways and stuff, but when there's opportunities like players making the run, Sean Longstaff needs to get his head up. Dan Burn again making a mad run down that left-hand side. Murphy, good run as well. Trippier. Almiron. Bruno. That's a lovely ball back over the top. Almiron. Oh my fucking God! What on earth have I just seen? Holy shit. It's Newcastle 2-0 and Almiron has just scored an absolute screamer. Wow. I can't believe what I've just seen. I cannot believe what I have just seen. I take back everything I've ever said about, even Eddie Howe's got his monitor and he's like, the coach has just turned to Eddie Howe and said, Eddie, have a look at this. What the fuck's happened there? Everyone, if you aren't watching this game, need to immediately check the highlights afterwards because this is nuts by Almiron. He plays the ball to Bruno. Bruno on the edge of the area. Lovely little dink lob through ball over the top. Almiron makes the run, watches it all the way. Fucking hell, it gets better every time you see it. It gets better every time you see it. Miguel Almiron, you are an absolute genius, mate. I've never thought I would say that. I never thought I would see him score a goal like that. That's one of the best goals I've ever seen. In terms of a finish, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous from Miguel Almiron. Wow. Oh my God, that is insane. It's a left-footed volley from Almiron. And it just goes straight over the keeper and into the top corner. The build-up play is beautiful as well. It is absolutely beautiful, that build-up play. Bruno's lobbed through pass is a thing of excellence. And then Almiron's finish is just world-class. Almiron's finish was world-class. Never ever thought I'd say that in a million years. That's outrageous. I can't get over that. I can't get over it. Let's change the banner. It is 2-0 Newcastle. What a day this is turning out to be. What a Saturday this is. 2-0. I'm getting a beer at half time. This causes for celebration. 2-0 Newcastle. Fucking get in, man. Yes. I fucking love this club, mate. Like, this is amazing. 2-0 Newcastle. We have played amazing from the first minute. Yes, Fulham have went down to 10 men. It's helped. But we have been absolute class. That goal is one of the best goals we've scored in a long time. Bruno's assist. Almiron's finish. I can't wrap my head around it. Fucking hell, I can't get over that. That is just absolutely unreal. Everything I've ever said about Almiron not being able to finish, no end product. Take it all back. Sorry, Almiron. I'm going to send you a nice Christmas card this year. Yeah, I've got Julian on the back of this. I haven't got anyone in the Saudi kit. I tell you what, he keeps scoring goals like that. Almiron's getting on the back of that. Winger, eh? Who needs a winger when you got Miguel Almiron scoring worldies like that for a crease? Scoring absolute worldies for a joke. Something to do on a Saturday. What are you going to do? Smash a volley in the top corner. Mental. Oh, my days. I think they're going to show it again. We're going to see this over and over again. Like I say, if you're not watching this game, you need to be watching the highlights on Sky Sports YouTube, whatever it is that upload them after the game. Match of the day tonight, however you want to watch it and watch it again and again and again, because that is spectacular from Miguel Almiron. What a wow! I can't get over that. I don't believe I've seen it. I don't believe that's real. I think Mitrovic is coming off injured. He is. Mitrovic is coming off injured. Yeah, Alexander Mitrovic. I never want to see a player get injured, and I like Mitro when he's young. He hasn't been able to impact this game at all. I can't even remember seeing him touch the ball. Mitrovic, but he's struggled. I don't think he's been fully fit. Obviously, he had that knock in the international break, Mitrovic, where he was a doubt for today. He's played on. He's obviously not fit enough to play. And they've brought on Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian, who used to play for Tottenham. Vinicius Jr., another random signing from Fulham this summer. But, so Mitrovic is off, Vinicius is on. The main thing is that Newcastle are 2-0 up thanks to Almiron scoring absolute worldies. I can't believe that. It was the full goal. It wasn't just the finish. It was the entire goal. Oh, Murphy. He's skinned and Barbu. Oh, why is he shooting there? Murphy's trying to shoot from a ridiculous angle, little dink. Smash it across the goal. Murphy did brilliantly well at beating Bob. He was doing well on that left-hand side today, Jacob Murphy. Oh, wow. Man, I wish I was at Craven Cottage now. What scenes it must be in that away end. It's a shame that goal for Newcastle from Almiron wasn't in front of the travelling fans, because that would have been brilliant. Obviously, Almiron's right up the other end. And Fulham are on the attack now, throwing for them in the final third. I can see there's like over 60 comments or something waiting. I'm going to click on them once there's a break in play or something, and obviously get your questions in, anything there for half time. We'll have a bit crack at half time. 400 people watching right now. Please hit that little thumbs up if you haven't already. It just takes 2 seconds. It's free. So is hitting subscribe if you haven't done that. That's even better. Bruno, we're on the break here. We're on the massive break here. We've got about 6 players to Fulham's 4. Murphy, if you can pick the right pass, everyone's queuing up at the back post. Don't shoot Murphy. Murphy, man, please. Why isn't Jacob Murphy shooting there when there's 4 players on the right-hand side? Jacob, I've just been bigging you up. I've just been singing your praises, Murphy. And Newcastle have had a brilliant counter-attack there. We've got 4 people on the right-hand side. Almiron, Sean Longstaff, Wilson and Bruno are all there in the box. And Murphy decides to shoot from the edge of the area and he drags it wide. How are Murphy, man? Just think about it, lad. He's had a good game and that. I've just been saying he's doing well. Chance for Newcastle on the break there to completely put this game to bed. Completely put it to bed. Newcastle have 8 attempts to Fulham 0. Fulham haven't even had an attempt yet. Newcastle scored 2 of their 3 shots on target. I can't even check the comments because the game's so high tempo. Newcastle, all over them, will look like scoring at any moment. So I don't want to miss a goal. There's a good long pass there, is it? Ah, nah. Ball intercepts. What a game this has been. What a half from Newcastle. West Newcastle player doing well there, and Barbu gets the cross in, cleared by Sven Botman. all the Newcastle fans chanting to Bruno when he's right next to them. Going to go for a long throw, I think, yeah, Kevin and Barbu for Fulham. Nick Pope. That's all you need to say about that, Nick Pope. Good hands. Good catch. Few minutes till half time. We don't want the half time whistle to come, to be honest. Keep playing. Could we 10 out this? We need to keep our heads though, remember, if Fulham got 1, tails will be up. So let's not get complacent. Let's not get too carried away. It's looking good. Fulham have barely touched the ball the entire half. All it takes is one little chance though. So we need to keep composed, keep doing what we're doing, and another goal will come. Keep playing the way we are, and another goal will come. Last time I was at Fulham, 2018, was it? We won 4-0 that day. This could easily be 4-0. Easy. Bruno, middle of the park, plays it that way to Almiron. Bruno. Trippier. Gives it Almiron in space, yeah, to pick a ball. Oh, how am I? Give it a Trippier, there's loads of space. Get the cross in. Little short one, Longstaff's there. Into the box, Joe Willock. They're queuing up. Willock, Almiron have a shot, lad. Shot. Oh. Weak effort by Almiron, blocked. Honestly, this could be a good few goals in this for Newcastle. Like if we just get that right. That last shot away. I haven't seen Newcastle dominate a game like this so well for quite some time. Yes, Fulham are down to 10 men, but sometimes that can make life difficult when the team goes down to 10 men. They can defend well. They can you get pressured, you take unnecessary passes and risks. It was Newcastle's game plan, the way we play today, absolutely perfect. That's a lovely pass now. There's loads of space here. Murphy, pick out a man. Willock. Oh, saved by Leno. It should have been 3. Everyone's queuing up for Newcastle. Everybody is in the box queuing up, waiting to score. It falls to Joe Willock. And he doesn't. Look at it. Baines there. Willock's there. Sean Longstaff's there. They're all just like, give it me. I want it. I'll have it. Everyone wants it. It's on a plate for somebody. It got put on a plate at Willock, but he couldn't scran it. Couldn't finish it. Murphy, loads of space and time again here for a cross. Good touch into the box. Left foot. Murphy, good strike. Good save by Leno. Corner at Newcastle. I am absolutely loving every single second of this. I am loving every single second of this. This is unreal. Corner. Sven Botman. Oh! Rebound. Yes! Joe Longstaff is alongside. It is. It's 3-0 Newcastle. It is 3-0 Newcastle. This is one of the best games I've seen. Fucking yes. This is mint, man. We are back. We are back. Newcastle are back. Finally, the performances are getting the results. And today, we are getting the goals. 3-0. Sean Longstaff. Oh, I'm gutted for Botman, though. Sven Botman with the header. Did Leno touch it onto the post and then Sean Longstaff showed the awareness, showed the determination to get the rebound. It does. Leno does touch it onto the post. Longstaff is by far the quickest to react. And he gets it in for Newcastle. Good finish that. Now Leno is doing well. See, Leno's made some good saves today now. It should already be about 5 or 6. That's a great save by Bill Leno, but he can do nothing about the rebound from Longstaff. It's a bullet header from Botman as well. From distance, it's a long way out, Sven Botman's header. And then Sean Longstaff passes it into the back of the net. And Newcastle look to be taking all 3 points back to Tyneside. 3-0, man. Get on. Get up. Another player's down injured for Fulham as well. Kazawa, number 3, the defender, is down. Mitrovic has already went off for Fulham. Tell you what I can do now since there's a break and play. I can check your comments. Big up Mo for that. I've got over 100 comments to fly through. Yeah, so let's let's fly out to the top. What a day this is. What a day this is. Oh, we did. We needed this big time. We needed this big time. Miggy only scores bangers. That's quite true, actually. Aaron very well said. Bruno has just been dictating things in the middle of the park. Fulham have stupidly been sitting deep and giving him a lot of the ball. Migaldo. Honestly, we're talking about Longstaff now making the 3, but Almiron's goal was ridiculous. A lot of love for Almiron's finish. Honestly, people, I wish I could show you it and not get done for copyright, because I would show it. I would love to show it. It's one of the best goals you'll see. Ridiculous goal from Almiron. Newcastle are early again. Oh, God. We look like scoring every time we go forward. We've struggled for goals all season and today. Wilson being back, Bruno being back. Almiron's been on fire. Murphy's had a good game. Willock's had a good game. Mitro doesn't fancy it. Mitrovic has came off. So is Kazawa now. And other players down for Fulham. They're dropping like flies, Fulham's players. Or is that the same guy? I know, sure. How has rebuilt Miggy's confidence? Oh, he's a complete different player under Eddie Howe, isn't he? He's a like how many players can we say that about? From Eddie Howe to Steve Bruce, how many players can we actually say that about? The transformation, you know what I mean, of players is insane. Joe Linton being the biggest one. Even Shelby, when he was there, he turned a corner. Almiron has turned a corner. There's lots of Emil Kraft when he came back in was brilliant, wasn't he? So it's unbelievable. Fulham are making a couple of changes here. Tom Kearney, you remember him? He was meant to be the next big thing. He had a great season for Fulham, stayed with them, linked with Newcastle a couple of years ago. Diop is coming on for Kazawa. He's went off injured, Kazawa. Let's run right. Yeah, it could be 6, Could be 6. Longstaff. Eddie Howe masterclass. Mackham's 0-0 against Preston. I did not see this coming the day. Obviously, the 10 minutes helped a lot. Get Wilson off a half time. That's a good idea. To be fair, just rest him up now. Keep him fit for Brentford. You could do. To be fair, the only issue is that if Wood's not fully fit, I would 55, 60 minutes. I would take Wilson off, Bruno off, rest them two for Brentford next week straight away. With 3-0 up, this should be 3 points in the bag. Get Wood on, maybe even put Joe Linton up top, bollocks, if Wood's not fit enough. Just make sure we don't need Wilson now. We've scored the goals, we've won the game, you would have thought. So we can protect Wilson now. Knowing Wilson, though, he will not want to come off. He'll want another goal. He'll know that there's goals in this game. There's opportunities to be had. Chances will come. And then, just bring on Anderson as well. Give Anderson a chance. Nearly at half time. Let's get this into half time, boys. As Fulham are on the attack here. Well done, Jacob Murphy. That's brilliant. That's never a foul, man. He's gave a foul for a shoulder bodge there. The linesman, soft cock. Absolute soft cock. That. Never a foul, that. Oh, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the last couple of minutes before I talk to you at half time. Brilliant stuff, this. Brilliant. That's a bit of a push, that by Murphy. Just seen the replay. It is a bit of a push. It is a bit of a push from Jacob Murphy, to be honest. Silly to give that away. Let's not concede here before half time. Take 3-0 in the break, and then Fulham will be heartless second half. They'll know they've got no chance of coming back. But if you give them one here, get in. Well cleared by Bruno. That's it. Half time, baby. Half time. Half time it is. Half time it is right now. So what I need to do is just stop that timer. Stop that timer. Take that out. And we'll have a crack in the comments. Wow, what a half for Newcastle United. Honestly, never seen we play that well in so long. That was a ridiculous half. We have dominated from the first second till the last. Not just because of the 10 men, it's obviously helped, but even before that, we're playing well, playing good football, making things happen. And mental first half that. Dominated the game, created loads of chances. Almiron has scored an absolute worldie. Let's have a look at the league table and the scores around the ground as the half-time whistles come in. Bournemouth 0, Brentford 0 at half-time. Palace 1, Chelsea 1. Aubameyang has equalised for Chelsea. It's such a weird sign, that as well. Especially now Tuchel left. Chelsea were getting beat at Palace, but Aubameyang has levelled up with his first goal. Liverpool have pulled 1 back against Brighton. It's now 2-1 to Brighton at Anfield. Southampton-Everton is 0-0. So where does that leave Newcastle on the league table? 6th at the minute. If Chelsea do get a win against Palace, they will go above us. So hopefully Palace can hold them there. But Newcastle are 6th at the minute, so that's good stuff. Good stuff. Take that at the end of the season, please. Thank you. Take it now. Take it now and run. Donny's asking, remember everyone get your questions in. We're a bit crack at half time. Which player had the best half? I'm going to have to give it Almiron for that goal. I'm going to have to give it Almiron for that strike. Absolute wonder goal. But it is difficult because I think Willock's had a very good game. Trippier's played really well. Bruno's played really well. I think Murphy's played well. Wilson, it's so good to have Wilson back up top with his runs and movement. How good would it be if Wilson actually could stay fit? If his fitness levels was better, he'd be honestly top class striker. People are saying Trippier best game, best player of the first half. Sean Longstaff's had a good game, Bruno didn't misplace one pass. Miggy on the left hand side. It's just with that goal, I'm gonna have to say Almiron. Just ridiculous, that goal, man. Absolutely outrageous. We've hit the post twice in this game as well. It's 3-0 and we've hit the post twice. Sexy football is very much back in Newcastle. Big sexy football. The entertainers are back. It's absolutely amazing. Half time, let us know what you would do. I'll get the bench up for you now. Would you make any changes like Aaron's suggesting there? I would take Wilson off now just to rest him up. There's the bench there, look. I would take Wilson off now. We've scored the goals. We've won the game, hopefully, with 3-0 up. You'd think that would be enough. So, Anderson for Murphy. Take off Bruno and Wilson in the second half. I'd leave Murphy on, but I'd bring maybe Anderson on. And I'd bring I would bring Wood or Joe Linton on for Wilson and just rest him right up. Anderson for Murphy. Is he? Is that Australian kid? Is he in the way end, is he? That'd be unreal if he is. That's class crack. But he's loving it. Be absolutely loving it. What a game to go to. Yeah, let's not forget it was Nathaniel Chalobah with a red card for Fulham. So Newcastle are 3-0 against 10 men, but we are you got to think. Imagine that. What the fuck's happened there? Imagine this team with ease. I mean, we've played brilliantly with 3-0 up. You couldn't ask for much more, but with ease had to come into this. St. Maximin to come into this. That's cool by Almiron. I was just watching it back. I just cannot believe my eyes. It's fucking mental. It's actually mental, that volley from Almiron. The ball, the assist from Bruno is... Wow, man. That's just unreal football, that. Unreal finish. Simply unreal goal. God almighty. Leno's just looking over his shoulder, sees it goes, and he's just like, no, I can deal with that. Now anyone can do about that. But as I was saying, on paper, our starting 11 is very good. It's just a bench that lacks options, lacks threat, I think, in a lot of games. But I tell you what, when we're on a game like that, I think that international break's done bits for us, to be fair. I think it's really done bits for us, that international break. Kushti Sarnies. Full of Kushti Sarnies the day, like. What a half. Trippier free kick. That'll be good. 5-0, calling it. I think 5-0 is a good shout, actually. I was going to say 6 there. Like, if we start at the second half like we did the first, could get loads of goals, yeah. Yeah, I think Leno has made 2 or 3 really good saves. We've hit the post twice. So it already could be quite a bit. I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look now. Buzzing with this. What a Saturday this is. Just checking to see what's happening here on Twitter and that. Loads is happening. Absolutely loads. Just want to check that DM that he said he sent us there. Surely Me's goal is second, is goal of the month. Goal of the season, mate. Goal of the season. That's unreal. Gual Karang is in the stands. If you can see that, I don't think he'll be able to. Oh, you can. There's Grand Qual in the stands. Shout out Chris there for sending that through. Kual must be getting a right taste of it. He must be loving it. He must be thinking, what a treat this is. I cannot wait to get on that pitch. Imagine that being your first game watching Newcastle. In the away end with the fans and they're winning 3-0, man. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, it could be 6 or 7-0. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. I did indeed say it would be a draw. I think I changed that once I got down to 10 men. Like, I think it changed once we got down to 10 men. I didn't think it'd be a draw. That did have an influence. But we've still been absolutely unbelievable. 77% in possession, 13 attempts at goal, 7 on target. We've completely dominated it. And actually, when someone sent a super chat in, when they said 2-0 before the game, I said, could be right there, like 2-0 is a good shout. It was 2-0, now it's 3. Lovely stuff. I just thought with the injuries today, we wouldn't be flown as well, but I underestimated or didn't give enough credit for the influence of Bruno, because Bruno has completely changed this team today. Like, Bruno has been unbelievable. Wilson's movement up front has been class. I think Almiron's probably had his best game yet. Maybe even Murphy having a very good game as well. So, aye. Couldn't have went much better. Couldn't be going much better, this. He's right. He's right. I did say I was going to get a beer. I'm going to bear with this. 30 seconds. Going to get a beer. Celebrate. Oh. Got the beer. Here's the bottle opener. Here's a minute. Reet. Close that. Oh, lovely stuff. How can you not grab a beer on a Saturday afternoon when Newcastle are winning 3-0? I think it would be rude not to. Very rude not to. Get the beers on the go. Lovely stuff. Had a few last night as well, so I was leaning off it, but tell you what, you just can't. I mean, what am I gonna do? I can't be drinking pop and we're doing this, so I can't be drinking water on a Saturday. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Almiron. Cheers, Eddie Howe. Lovely stuff. Ooh, that is lovely, that. That is cooling me down. I tell you what, this is amazing, this. Gosh, these Stonies. What's that, Grealish? Grealish, are you watching, mate? Grealish, are you watching about Almiron? Yeah? Grealish has never scored a goal as good as that in his life. He's not going to do it now. He's on the bench, the cunt. So, Almiron, I tell you what, that's actually spurred him on so much, I think, that criticism. Do you know what I mean? I think it's actually really, really spurred him on. And with Howe's coaching and everything else, Burn has been really good at left back. Good point there. Good point. I mean, he's getting forward as well. It's not like he's just sitting still. He's bombing forward, Dan Burn, on that left-hand side, always trying to give an overlapping option. Quite quick for such a big bloke, isn't he? Really quite quick for how tall he is and whatnot. You know, he's frame. And he had a good effort at goal. Another good save by Leno, which Wilson got the rebound and hit off the post. Should have scored that when it was 0-0. Again, 11v11, but yeah. Everyone's been playing so well. It's just fucking amazing, this, like. Absolutely amazing. What's this? Chat 69. Get out of it, you weird cunt. I think Murphy's had a really good game. Down that left-hand side, he's looked good. Very annoying decision making though when he tried to have a shot from outside the box, put it wide instead of playing it to the right where we had loads of players on the counter making runs. That was stupid. That was annoying. But apart from that, he has done well. He has done well apart from that. He's been a threat. He's won some corners. He's gone to some good areas. So he's actually had a really good game. Really good game. Good point. Good point. Which speaks volumes. Do you know what I mean? Under the last regime, if there was an international break, Steve Bruce would take his missus to Portugal and go and play golf every day. Whereas Eddie Howe was there at the training ground every day, all day, working on it. Remember, Bruce used to give players the extra days off. Not new. We are in 6th, and just imagine if we had had a couple of those decisions go our way. We should have had 3 points against Palace. Should have had at least a point against Liverpool. So we've deserved this, like, big time. Big time. So 6 is looking good, but imagine it could be even better. But that being said, VAR has helped us today. VAR did overturn the yellow card to a red card. They were trying their best to check our goal for offside, like the Wilson one. That didn't happen. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate that, mate. Kebab Slater. Big second half. Big second half, just keep doing what we're doing. Keep doing what we're doing. And the goals will flow. The first on match of the day, the night, us if we keep this up. Actually, we're not, are they? They're going to be putting the North London derby first, no doubt about that. But Bruno will be a legend. I think he will be. I think he'll be here for years. Everyone will look back on the takeover in 5-10 years and look at like Trippier and Bruno being the first ones to take that leap of faith when we were in a relegation battle with no clauses as well in the contract, which was huge. So, aye, they'll be legends, no doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. The second half kicked off, like, because it hasn't on mine yet. God, no, it's crashing. Didn't crash on me when they're playing this well. Now I'm back up and running. Just trying to get through your comments here. So many years. People asking what beer is it? Tell you what, it's a unique one, like it's an American one. Can you see it? Miller Draft. It's a nice one, like it's old school. I like it. Had it on offer. That's why I got it. When we get a deal, you get a deal. If you know, you know. Lovely stuff. Why has that got Crystal Palace on? Unless they're just going around the grounds. The second half should be underway any minute now. Oh, it's good, like fresh. Give Elliot a good 30-minute run out. Go back in for Madison in January. Winger next. Hey, who needs a winger when you've got Miguel Almiron, right? You've got Miguel Almiron scoring goal of the season. We don't need any DRBs anymore, aye? Got Almiron. Best in the game. Like a new man. Once you see that goal, ridiculous. Outrageous. Fave left winger between Ginola, Robert, Ben Arthur, and Maxi. Oh, good shout. I always prefer. I used to love Robert. I used to absolutely love Laurent Robert growing up. So, realistically, skill-wise and overall, you'd probably see Ginola. Ben Arthur, Maxi, inconsistent on the Do you know that, Robert? I'll still go Robert though, because I used to just love Robert. What is going on here? I think we've kicked off now. And now they're showing the Palace game. What are they showing the Palace game for? Don't worry, we'll sort this out. We'll sort this out. Gotta try and ruin my fun. It'll be alright, we'll get it on. Just have to have a look out for it. I wouldn't be awesome about getting beat. We're down the stream. Oh, these are fucking taking the piss, these like. Oh my god, what's it doing this for, man? Playing the Palace game, man. Who wants to watch that? Not me. Not yous. We'll get it on, we'll just have to do some fishing. Gone fishing. That's the Liverpool game. That's the Liverpool game again on 2 different channels. Good. It's a fucking ball ache, this, like. Had it up running lovely for the full half there. That's a Southampton game. Great. You know, if I was a Southampton fan, would it be showing that? I bet you fucker wouldn't, like. It's always the game that you're not looking for that it would show. Oh, man. BN11. Let's see where we're at. See if we can get it up. We'll get it up, like. It's just a bit of a piss take, isn't it? That's the Dortmund game. Just what I wanted, that. He's all signed in for the Dortmund Watchalong, didn't you? Mate. Don't know why it's went off. Like, it was working perfect first half. Joys, eh? The joys of having to find this. Every game but the Newcastle game. Literally getting every game but the Newcastle game. Every other Premier League game's coming up. What's all that about? You have to let me know then if anything's happening, because for some reason mine's off. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good crack, this. Good crack. Saturday was going too well. It was going too well. Yeah. Don't know why it's doing that. Like, shit, this, like, don't know why it's so hard to get it. You think, I mean, like, I see there's people in this chat in Australia who are watching the game, leave all that. You can't watch the game, what's that about? Like, you can watch every game but Newcastle. Is that some sort of like takeover thing as well, or what? I don't know. Every other Premier League game I can get live right now. Just the only ones not playing is Newcastle. Fucking mental. Let's have a look on here, see if I can find it. Aye. It was going well, that, like. Ruining me Saturday now. Ruining me Saturday. That's why I normally didn't bother doing the watchalongs and stuff unless they're on Sky. Like, it's just not worth the hassle. Class for the first half, especially when we're winning, we can go on about goals and that, like, but it's just so annoying, this, like, so shit. I don't get why I've seen it. Better off, if you want to watch Premier League football, you're better off moving to bloody Australia. Anyone in here send us a link or something to the game? Send us it on Twitter or something, because I mean, I've got a whole database here of millions of things that I normally work, but for some reason it's not working. If anyone's got it, you can send us it, like. Nah, that's nice, not working, nice, fucked. Apparently it's phone alarm you're on. I don't know if it is or not. Mine's not working. If anyone can send us a link, if anyone's got a link, it's, just send us it. Mine's not working. Like I say, perfect all half. Second half, it's not working. I don't know why. But mine's not on anymore. So it's all fun and games, apart from there's no fun in it at all. Especially when we're winning. Fucking class first half. That best I've seen we play in ages. Now I cannot watch it. If anyone wants to watch any other Premier League game apart from Newcastle, any Championship game, any League One game, any Scottish game, every single one was working, but the Newcastle one. Fuck me. Mental. Absolutely mental. Anyone want to send us a link or anything? On Twitter? Something? Fucking nightmare, this. Like, normally it might go off for like a minute or two, but God almighty. For this long, it's crazy. Absolutely mental. The links that some users are sending me are just fucking adverts and shit like now it's working. It's so crap. This like proper ruining the vibe. I was fucking loving that. Class first off that now. Class stream where I'm going. Oh man, fuck's sake, this is shit, man. Just playing the fucking Chelsea game. All these ones that people are sending me are just fucking bare adverts. Aye, it's not what I can do, people. Try my best. I tried loads of them online, tried them on there. Yeah, it's a big shame, like. I had a good class in the first off. Really enjoyed it. Kind of getting out now, like, absolutely out. I really don't know why. Every other thing's working, every other game, but the Newcastle game's on. The joys of having to do this, eh? I'll not be doing these again, like these watch-alongs, when it's not on Sky. It's neither, is it? Probably a shame, like, after the first half class. You just can't rely on it, though. Unless you're doing Man United or something, where there's a billion things for it. And they're running non-stop, but not with Newcastle. Or I'm going to have to get about 20 different TVs set up. 20 different options. Oh man, what a shame. Liverpool are 3-2 against Brighton. 2-0 down, 3-2 up. And get that game on me, brother. We're back in the game. We've only missed 15 minutes, but we're back on. We are finally back on. Finally got it. Oh, that was really shit and stressful. But we've missed 15 minutes, but we're back in it. There's no point in getting the timer on now. That's the timer's fucked because the time was off. But well, fuck off, David, you cunt. Smile. Like I've just missed the first fucking 20 minutes of the half, man. Piss off. About Smile. I'm missing the fucking good games, yeah. But I'm loving that first half. Anyways, let us know what the Almiron goal was like. Since I missed it. Miggy scored, Bruno off, Wilson off for Fraser. Right, let's have a look at this. I'll have to catch up with everything now. That was a fucking nightmare, that. Can't believe how long that went on for. God almighty. That was painful, that, like, but cheers for... Well, we've lost about 400 viewers, like, but... cheers for the people that have stayed on. Just take that off. Oh, good crack. That was loads of good fun, that. But at least Newcastle are 4-0 up. Miguel Almiron with a brace. Let's have a look at some of the stuff that's happened that we've missed. So substitutions-wise, Fraser is on for Wilson. Anderson is on for Bruno Guimaraes. Who the hell's the striker then? Oh my! I've still got Wilson on, yeah. So we're behind by a minute or so. Right, so a couple of changes there for Newcastle. Whew, that was massively annoying, that like. Shout out Mickey for sorting that one out. Well, I have missed it. I missed the fucking goal. What do you mean I've missed now? I missed the fucking fourth goal. Oh, tapping across the 6-yard box. Is that what Almiron's goal was? Well, at least I didn't miss the screamer, eh? At least I didn't miss the screamer. Cheers for everyone trying to help in the chat, but a few messages I got were just adverts and that. Really good to me, that like. I've got an Unreal set up here on the TV. It normally works all the time. But obviously when you're doing a live watch along, it wouldn't work. It did work the first off. It was perfect the first off. But we're back anyways now. Newcastle are 4-0 up. Where's the fucking banner gone? And there we go. And yeah, I need more than this now. Fucking stressful, that. I'm well behind it now. The stream's a good few minutes behind, like. Because Fraser's just coming on for Wilson. I think that happened about 3-4 minutes ago, that. But never mind, it's better than now, isn't it? Eh? Better than now. Well, we're going to make sure the goals again. Edit one. It's Wilson's goal. So Wilson back with a bang today. Back in action. 4-0 again away at Fulham. Yeah, I see last time I was there a couple of years ago, it was 4-0. Fraser is on for Wilson. I don't know who the striker is now. Nobody, I guess. I think we've got a front three of Almiron, Murphy, and Fraser. So that's a bit mad. 4-0 up though. Doesn't matter, does it? At least we've got pace. Here is the pace. Murphy. Fraser's in the box. No. Oh, I think I've caught up to speed. 66 minutes now. All of a sudden. It's a Fulham corner. It just went to the complete opposite end. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. Can't it be arsed? Absolute nightmare, these streams, like. Oh, my good few minutes behind me, like. He was on 70 minutes, like, he was. Ooh, chance for Fulham there. First chance of the game that I've saw, anyway. And it's Tossen who puts a header wide. Let's see what minutes Sky Sports scores are saying it's on. 71. I am on 67-40, so good few minutes behind. Oh, there's been goals in a couple of games here. You got Southampton 1, Everton 2 now. All them goals that came in the second half. Yeah, I said Liverpool were 2-0 down against Brighton. They're now 3-2 up, which is a shame because I think, oh no, it's Chelsea we need to stay level, isn't it? And they're still level. Chelsea are 1-1. Oh no, Liverpool have gone above us now as well. Newcastle are 7th at the minute. Still decent. Massive win for us this today, like. So we've got Murphy down the middle in a front three with Almiron on the right and Ryan Fraser on the left. He has Elliot Anderson. Good ball, and Almiron has been a good run. Oh, what a finish again by Almiron. He's sticking up the three. Oh, it's been ruled out already. Was that offside flag? Oh, see, I would have been buzzing for Almiron there. Like, hat-trick for Almiron. Imagine the odds on that. Imagine the odds on that. An Almiron hat-trick. Jesus Christ. He scored 1 goal all season last year. Out of 38 games, he scored 1 goal. Imagine if he scored 3 in 70 minutes. Well, it doesn't look like he has. It's a great finish, left foot again. They didn't show you the... They've just showed you the replay, but they showed the replay of him putting the ball in the back of the net, not of the run. So I'm not sure if it was offside or not, but the linesman thinks so. This is how I would have shot this fucking stream, like. It keeps on jumping back and forth. Oh, man. So I moved. So we just went back to where it was. Can I be dealing with this, like? See if I can get the one from before. Because this keeps on jumping back and forwards. D me head in. See if the other one's fixed itself. Oh, it has. Get in. The original and the OG one. Oh, Willock, lovely touch in the box. A bit of a heavy touch. I'll try and remember to reply to it later, mate. It's just Magpie channel. This one's working alright for now. There's 20 minutes left. I can't be asked. We're 4-0 up. The game's won. We'll sit back, enjoy the old beverage. Lovely stuff. I haven't seen Fulham touch the ball. They had their chance before, headed wide. That's all I've seen them do. Mental how good this game has been, how dominant we've been. The goals have scored. Almiron with a brace. Insane. Whoa. I think things have kind of fizzled out a little bit since bringing the substitutions on. I think Joelinton must have took a knock if he's sitting on a bench, because we could have even put him up top and put him back down the middle and let him get a goal. More of a striker presence than Jacob Murphy down the middle, isn't he? But Wood's obviously not going to get risked. I don't think they're going to risk Joelinton. Yeah, I see it. It doesn't really matter at this point now. 3 points are in the bag. 4 goals are in the bag. A clean sheet's in the bag. We'll have in the bag. Quality stuff. Anderson, it's a good chance for him to make an impression. Surprised there's still that many Fulham fans sitting there at Craven Cottage. They must be enjoying the show. They're enjoying sexy football. They're enjoying Eddie Howe's entertainers. Fraser's made a good run there. Can Murphy find him? Good interception by the defender. Anderson, yeah, space to run into. Gets into the box. Go on, have a dink, son. Have a dig. Gets tackled. 15 minutes to go at Chicken Cottage. Unbelievable day at the office for Newcastle. A dominant display. A massive 3 points. A goal fest. Absolutely love to see it. This is amazing. Oh well, let's get 5. Let's get 6. Be nice to see Elliot Anderson get his first Premier League goal. Get him in a good position. Murphy get him a goal. Do bits for his confidence. He's had a good game today. Glad it's a home game next week. Looking forward to that. Get back inside St. James's Park. Not having to try and fucking watch it like this. It's working out right now, to be fair, like. But I missed a goal. What were you saying? The fourth goal? Who's seen it? Did someone say it was just a tap in? Just a tap in for Almiron from the 6-yard box. I hope he jumped in the crowd. Should have jumped in the crowd in front of the fans. Oh, that's a lovely bit of play by Almiron. The ball's went over the top. Has he kept? Oh, I thought he kept it in there as well. Miggy hat-trick is a must. That would be amazing. I just imagine. I never thought Almiron would get 2 goals in the game, never made a hat-trick. Almiron getting a hat-trick. Imagine that, man. You'd have put a tenner on that before the game. I think you'd be a millionaire. You get ridiculous odds. Ridiculous. Oh. Loads of goals in the Premier League today, actually. It's going to be a good match of the day tonight. And enjoy that one. Newcastle still dominating possession here. Elliot Anderson, middle of the park. Switches it Fabian Shaw. Joe Willock still plenty of energy. That's a great ball over the top. Fraser. Nice. Looked like that chest pass was going to go into Murphy's direction, but intercepted. Tom Caney here. Fulham trying to get the ball in the box. Good block by Kieran Trippier. Sean Longstaff falls on his arse. Oh, Murphy, that was a silly pass. We've recouped it. Fulham in the box now. Front post. Easy save for Nick Pope there. Big win this for Newcastle, gives us a lot of confidence. Heading into the next week. Big week of training. Huge moment next week at St James's Park, as it will be pretty much a year since the takeover. Well, it will be a year, wasn't it? The 8th of October last year? And it'll be the 8th of October next Saturday. So it is like the anniversary of the takeover of PIF and Amanda Staveley. So expect brilliant scenes on the day. Sure, there'll be good atmosphere, great atmosphere. Big touch from War Flags will probably be in order. So really looking forward to this one. The lads can take massive momentum going into that game after thrashing Fulham today. It's not just a win today. It hasn't just been an okay performance and a 1-0 snatch and grab. It's been a dominant display. It's currently 4-0 with 10 minutes to go. We couldn't have played any better. We literally couldn't have played any better. It's been outstanding. Almiron scored one of the best goals you'll ever see. The volley is just insane. So it's been tremendous. Quality Saturday. We're still on the ball here. Willock's still driving forward. Free kick Newcastle. Passing it about the place, taking the piss. Taking the piss. Patient build up here. Fraser on the left. Back to Willock. Passing it about the place. Possession stats through the roof. Till Sean Longstaff gives the ball. But then he wins it back. Nearly. Anyone see Grand Koual? Yeah, the club have actually put an image out now, so I'll get it on the screen for you that haven't seen it. There he is. Grand Koual, the new Australian signing in the away end. You can see some of that. There he is, in amongst the fans. Class, that, Absolutely class. Love to see it. What a guy. What a bloke. Fucking aye. Fucking aye. Tell you what, now what just happened since I got the game back on. Oh, is that the crack? Is it 3-3 Liverpool Brighton? What a game that is as well. 2-0 Brighton, 3-2 Liverpool. And I'll just check to see if that is 3-3. It is indeed 3-3. Trossard hat-trick. I tell you what, there'll be some unlikely hat-trick heroes today if Almiron and Trossard. If Almiron could match Trossard. Still Palace 1-1 against Chelsea, which is good for us. Bournemouth Brentford 0-0. Whole new defence coming on, says Damien. Stu says Target and Lewis. I haven't got to that point yet. I'm on 80 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, no way. Nice that, Very nice. Well, Jamal Lewis. I can't even remember the last time I seen him in a Newcastle shirt. Jamal Lewis. Wow. It's been a while, that, I think it makes sense. I would be taking off... we took off the main guys in with Bruno and Wilson to rest him up. I wouldn't have Trippier come off. Do you leave Almiron on to get a hat-trick? I'll keep him good for next week. Get Koual out the stands and put him up front. Get Grand Koual out the stands, put him up front, get Mayfield off, put him down the middle, get him a goal. Newcastle just passing it about. Yeah, it's like a training match now for Newcastle. Geordie boys taking the piss. Yes, the substitutions. Yeah, 82 minutes on the clock. Matty Target on. Dan Burn off. Jamal Lascelles is coming on as well. For Fabian Shaw. He's well right. It is literally a brand new defence. Brilliant performance from the boys today for those away fans as well. The lads who have travelled down and lasses in their numbers. I think it's 2,500. Trippier's off. Lewis is on. So for all those fans that have travelled down on a difficult transport day where there's no trains, they'd rather go down early on a Friday, pay for hotels in London, which is never cheap, or get the bus down or plane if you're lucky, or drive down yourself. So I'm glad that they're travelling to Norway. You've got a lot to shout and cheer about tonight, and I'm sure there'll be a class buzz around the place and an atmosphere in that away end and heading back up to Newcastle. Wish I was amongst them. Fraser, good run. Mayfield's down the middle. Anderson's off and off an option. Jamal Lewis is there as well. Fraser's in the box. Heavy touch. Shit pass. I really don't rate Ryan Fraser now. Like, I used to like him. I don't know if it's too many injuries or what, but he's just... Anderson, that's a great run. Oh, he was trying to find Miggy at the back post and it wasn't right there, the pass, and Almiron's run was a bit delayed. Unselfish by Anderson, though. Looking for Almiron. Big win for Newcastle in London. Love going to the capital and cleaning up. Cleaning up in the capital. Yes. 5 minutes to go. That's offside, isn't it? Yes, it is. Fulham's offside. I wish I was there the day with this win, man. I need a new sponsor for the channel. Is anyone out there got a business or know anyone that's got a business that wants to sponsor the channel? Get involved. Drop me an email or an Instagram message, Twitter message. That would be great if we could get a good sponsor for the channel. So I could afford to go on away days. That would be class. That would be absolutely lovely. Be lovely if Newcastle could get 5, yeah. Put 5 on it. Yes, Willock still full of energy. He's had a good game as well. Almiron's give that away though. Sven Botman. Knee bother. Oh, Willock, lovely touch. Now we're on the counter. Oh, Almiron looks knackered now. He's gave the ball away twice in a minute or so there. Time to rest him, I think. I got 5 on it. Next FIFA stream, probably Monday, maybe Tuesday, mate. I don't know. We'll see how the current one does. Whether or not it's worth doing it. Because it's like an hour in it. So I do enjoy doing them, till Chris Wood misses sitters and that, but it's all fun and games, isn't it? Quite literally. 86 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Is that a goal kick, Newcastle? Crack open another brewski. Bitch. Sean Longstaff. Oh, what is that, Sean? Gave the ball away. It's poor that. I think Longstaff's tired. A lot of the lads are getting tired now, obviously. Understandably, they've controlled the game. They've had a lot of the ball. A lot of running. Brilliant. Crashed again with 3 minutes to go. Oh. It stuck us back a minute. Yay. It's crashing and stuck us back a minute, so I'm back to 86-20 now. Is this game ever going to end? Is the game ever going to end? Keeps it stuck us back. Fucking hell. Oh, it keeps going back. It just went back again to 86-13. I think we have to just call this a day. Yeah, like, it just went back again. What's all that about, man? What's all that about? Should we play in the same, like, 30 seconds? I'm looking forward to the full-time whistle now. I can't see us scoring another goal. We've fizzled out a little bit since with all the substitutions and that. What the fuck? 4-1, 88 minutes, 45. It's just popped up 4-1. It's just... It was playing 86 minutes over and over again, and it's just popped up. It's just popped up 4-1. Well, it's crashed again, so it might take us back and show us. But it is 4-1. It's 4-1 now. This is good. Good second half. I'm glad there hasn't been any more Newcastle goals that I've missed. Like, yeah, but it is 4-1 now. Dakota Reed, apparently. As soon as we've pretty much changed the entire back line, so it's not that much of a surprise that we've conceded a goal. Like, to be honest, we changed everyone. We literally brought on like 3 or 4 new defenders, so we've changed it out. Oh, just check the comments now. 4-1, 4-1. When's that from? Fucking like 3 minutes ago. Sound. Well, you've seen it before me. 4-1, eh? It's a shame it wasn't a clean sheet. Like, they've got Pope me fancy team as well. Fulham got one. Pope can't catch a break. He'll have to talk us through that. Like, mine just jumped up and showed us the 4. We're in 3 minutes of added time now, though. Fucking hell, Fulham are at it again. Less of this, like, we need to keep the scoreline nice and high. But it's a bit mad, like, when you make that many changes at the back. We've got Target playing right back. Got Lewis at left back. Lascelles is now in partnering Botman in defence. Sean Longstaff's pagad. Almiron's pagad. Murphy's pagad. So it's not much of a surprise, like. Newcastle is keeping the ball, yeah, in the final third. 91 minutes on the clock. Yeah, Sean Longstaff's done it, and we can't even reach for the ball now. Can't even run. Should take him off, like, I think we've made all 5 subs now, though, we have. Fulham are at it again. Great block by Lascelles there, actually. Good work by Jamal Lascelles. Stop Fulham from getting a second. Murphy. Good run by Murphy, this. Good footwork. Lay it off. Willock. Fraser. Oh, what a finish by Ryan Fraser. Lovely dink goal. That was quality. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, referee's got it. Linesman's got his flag up. That was a wonderful finish by Ryan Fraser. Class run by Jacob Murphy. Good assist. Willock was there waiting. Fraser was there waiting in the middle. He's offside. He is offside, like. Yeah, he could have left it for Willock, who was onside, running in behind him, but it's a class dinked finish, a nice little chip finish there. That's full time, though. You in the chat are saying it's full time, so I'll believe you'll be a minute ahead of me, so we'll call it a day there. Full time, Newcastle 4-1 win away to Fulham. Massive, massive win, that. Unbelievable performance. For more reaction, stay tuned. 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes max. I'll be back for a live match reaction, so join into that. Thank you to everyone that's tuned into the watch-along, especially those who stuck with us trying to find a bloody stream. In the first 15 minutes, that second half was a nightmare. But we had a great first half. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We used a lot of the crack we had and the goals that were being scored, and watching Newcastle put in such a brilliant, dominant performance. Nice one, everyone. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel TV, and enjoy yourselves.